Baburam's sister Krishna Bhavini's marriage to Balram Bose of Calcutta brought the family under the influence of Sri Ramakrishna. It is probable that it was through Balram Bose that Baburam first heard about Ramakrishna. Balram's elder brother Tulsi Ram had visited Sri Ramakrishna in the company of Balram, and knowing of the religious temperament of Baburam had suggested that the later visit the saint of Dakshineshwar. The saint Tulsi Ram said would lose physical consciousness on hearing the name of God, as was the case with Chaitanya Deva. Soon after this conversation, Baburam, by sheer chance, happened to see Sri Ramakrishna for the first time in a Harishava, a Vaishnava assembly for hearing scripture readings at Jorashako. Baburam had gone there to hear the reading from the Holy Bhagavata. Probably he had gone there in the company of his friend Ram Dayal Chakravarti, who lived in Balram Bose's house. It was an afternoon, probably in spring. Baburam saw Sri Ramakrishna in the audience. Baburam noticed that a group of devotees who were sitting very close to Sri Ramakrishna were listening with rapt attention to whatever occasionally came from his lips. Ramakrishna's brief commentaries on what the scholar was reading was illuminating. At one stage, Baburam was struck with wonder, for Sri Ramakrishna sat motionless. He seemed to be oblivious of the outer world. He seemed not even to breathe. His face was brightened with a bewitching smile. It seemed he was beholding a wonderful vision. His companion told Baburam that Sri Ramakrishna was in Samadhi. He continued in that state for a long time. The sight of the Samadhi of the holy man and his sweet words left an indelible impression on Baburam's mind. He returned home that evening, curious to know more about Sri Ramakrishna. Baburam was then living in a hired house at Kombolitala, Calcutta. Next day, Baburam, when he met Rakhal in the school, broached the subject. He said, "Well, is there a holy man living at Dakshineshwar?" Rakhal said, "Yes. Would you like to pay him a visit?" Baburam said, "Oh yes. Have you seen him? What kind of a man is he?" Rakhal said, "Yes, I have met him. Why do you not go there one day and see for yourself?" Baburam said, "Well, is he the same person who yesterday attended the reading from the Bhagavata at Pal's residence in Jorashako?" Rakhal said, "Quite probably. He visits any place where a discourse on God is held. Would you like to visit him next Saturday?" Baburam was willing. The two of them left for Dakshineshwar the following Saturday after school hours. It was probably April 8, 1882. It was a chance coincidence that Ram Dayal Chakravarti, who used to visit Sri Ramakrishna, joined them at Airitola, where they took a boat for Dakshineshwar. Ram Dayal was carrying with him food for Sri Ramakrishna. On the way, Rakhal inquired of Baburam if he would like to spend the night at Dakshineshwar. Baburam, thinking that the holy man lived in a small hut, said apprehensively, "Will there be accommodation for us?" "There might be," answered Rakhal. "What shall we eat at night? Is there an eating house?" asked Baburam. Smiling, Rakhal said, "We shall manage somehow."